Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading. I'm Lisa, this is Rooted Souls Tarot and this is your reading for the rest of this year. So June 2025 onwards. So we'll start off with these lovely herbiary oracle cards, and I've got the goddess guidance cards here as well. So we'll have a couple of these and then we'll look at some tarot cards. So don't forget, it's a general reading. Just take from it what you need, leave behind what you don't, what doesn't resonate. Also, this is for you if you are Gemini, Sun, Moon or Rising. So, right, we have Starflower, Finding Grace, Rosemary, Remembrance. Okay, right. A little shuffle. Okay, what does Gemini need to know for the next 6 months? Fairness, Matt. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Aphrodite, inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care and appreciating your divinity. Okay. Gemini. I'm not sure whether I had this card for you before, Gemini. This card, to me, is it's healing, it's self-care, it's looking after yourself, it is maybe putting yourself first in some situations. You know what it's like when maybe you're a mother, you're a wife, and you're spreading yourself all over and you're doing this, you're doing that, and sometimes you need to actually just take a breath, stop and actually look after yourself first, because you can't look after other people if you're not feeling 100% yourself. So this card very much speaks to me about that healing energy, that self-care energy. We've got the remembrance card here as well. So maybe this is something that is a little bit of a nudge for you to remember. Maybe there's been a situation relating to your self-care, to your healing, to your wellness, that you're needing a little bit of a nudge to remember. Maybe you've got a bit of a condition that flares up when you're too tired. Maybe, there's something that's happened in the past that you need to be given a little bit of a reminder about, a little bit of a poke about. Inner goddess, don't forget that Aphrodite card. She's very much about self-care, about looking after you, about putting yourself first. Like I say, it doesn't have to be forever. It's a short-term thing. Maybe you just need a day or a week where you're just giving yourself a little bit of a break. But I very much feel like this is about your wellness for the next 6 months. It's about remembering that you are important and your self-care and your healing is vital. So fairness, this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So I'm hoping that for you this is going to come naturally, it's going to come easy, and because this is something that you need, and the people around you are going to actually realise that and give you a little bit of a break in some ways, maybe give you a little bit of a helping hand. So let's have a look what the tarot's got to say, Gemini. And this can come, this self-care, this healing, it can come in many different forms. It can be spiritual self-healing, it can be physical, mental. Maybe you're struggling with your mental health at the moment, maybe physically. All these things are all connected, and sometimes we have to have a little bit of a look at things from a holistic perspective to see, that maybe if we can have some self-care for ourselves with our mental health, then physically we're going to be able to show up better in the world. So let's have a little bit of a look at what the tarot cards have got to say for you for the next 6 months, Gemini. Right, we've got the 6 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the 7 of Wands, the Emperor, and the 9 of Swords. So, 6 of Cups, that's all about the past. So remembering our remembrance card, The Six of Cups can be about childhood. It can be about our family. It's just generally about stuff that's happened in the past. So it may well be that there's something that's happened in the past with you, Gemini, that's forefront in what's happening, you know, at the front of what's happening with you at the moment. Whether that is, you know, work related, home related, relationship related, there's something related to the past that is important within your life at the current moment. Because we're starting off, I've got 6 cards here, roughly each one per month, and so this is now. This is something that's going on with you now. Let's have a look a little bit deeper what the cards have got to say. The Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, both very young energy. So I think this is maybe relating back to younger you, when things were simple, life was more simple, less complicated, and it's being a sword. We've got some breakthrough energy, some clarity, the beginning of seeing things clearly, and I think, like I say, this is very much related to what was happening with you in the past, how maybe you used to be, the things that you used to do. And so I think you are starting to see things in a clearer way, and it's opening up. I think it may be opening up, you know, maybe some old wounds. It's opening you up maybe, and maybe you're feeling a tinge of regret. But I very much feel like you're sat in this old energy. But this situation is going to bring you a new opportunity. A new opportunity, and I think for a lot of you it's going to be related to your wellness. Because we've got the Page of Pentacles here. Pentacles are all about material things. They can be about money, they can be about health, it can be, you know, anything tangible, anything earthly, anything relationships, house, business. But I think this clarity that you are getting, this seeing things in a clearer way relating to your past, is offering you the opportunity, an opportunity to make different choices, to make better choices maybe, to embrace this opportunity in a really positive way, and it's going to improve life for you, I think, if you choose to move with the energy. We've got the Six of Wands there. The Six of Wands is about victory. It's about being celebrated. It's about being noticed. So there's something that you're doing right, or you've been doing right, that you're being noticed for. Again, if we go back to health, maybe, you know, you're doing really well. Maybe you've lost some weight. Maybe you've got fit. Maybe, you know, you're really doing well with a health condition that you've got. I really do feel like this is about you. This is about, to be honest, a lot of these readings up to now have been about personal transformation. And I don't actually think you are much different. Let's see what cards we've got here. We've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the Two of Wands. So you're being celebrated. You have been noticed for your wins, for the things that you're doing right, for something that I think has been really hard to do. That maybe, you know, it's been quite a struggle for you, but you're doing it, and you're doing it really well, and people are really proud of you. And you're just on a mission. We've got that Knight of Wands. He's moving forward. He's on a mission. He's moving towards success. He's moving towards joy. He's moving towards his passions. He's doing it. It's an action card. It's a fiery energy. And so I think you are really pushing forward with this energy, with whatever it is, that this opportunity that you have been given, and it's opening up some new further opportunities for you. It's opening up a whole new life, I actually want to say, which is quite huge, isn't it? That's quite big. But I think the opportunities that is opening up for you, because you're really putting your energy into this thing, you're really pushing forwards with it, it's giving you a brand new opportunity, an opportunity to make choices about where you want to go next. This card is a really lovely card. It's about you being in control of where you go next, how you want your future to look, where you want your future to be. All of these choices, you know, it's up to you. It's up to you where you take it. It can be the card also of travel. So there could be some travel on the cards for some of you. This journey, this thing that, you know, you are doing, to this opportunity you're taking to move yourself forwards, to improve your life in some way, to transform yourself in some way, is opening up opportunities for you to move yourself forwards, and it's all on you. You're in control of it. It's up to you where you take it. And again, we've got an Ace of Wands, new opportunity. You've got opportunities coming towards you left, right and centre, Gemini. So the Ace of Wands is a brand new opportunity. See all the lovely shoots there on that wand. Wands are about action, about moving forwards with passion, moving forwards towards your joys, the things that make you happy. And you've got a brand new opportunity here relating to whatever it is that you're putting your energy into at the moment that's related to you. Let's see what other cards we've got with that one. The Four of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So this new opportunity is going to bring you, it's going to bring you more peace. But it's going to bring you the opportunity to maybe examine something that you're holding on to a little bit too tightly. Something that maybe is your security, something that maybe makes you feel safe. And there's going to be an opportunity for you to release, to maybe find some healing, and to release this thing and bring yourself more peace, more serenity, and it's going to open up space for something new to come in, because when we release, we're clearing the way for new things to come in. And so I think this Ace of Swords is very important. I think this opportunity, if you choose to embrace it, is going to offer you opportunities that are going to bring about more peace, more serenity, and are going to allow you to release and let go the things that maybe you've been holding on to that don't serve you anymore, that maybe have been a source of security and a source of protection, but you don't need them anymore. You don't need them anymore. So we've got the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is you ploughing forwards, is you really knowing what it is that you want, following your intuition, and really just not letting anything get in your way. It's that, you know, you may come across challenges, people who maybe don't agree with what you're doing, but you're just going to keep at it. There's the energy of persistence. It's the energy of being stubborn and not giving up, and really just staying on your mission towards what it is that you feel is right for you. Oops. I'm throwing cards around left, right and centre. So this card has flown out. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, another seven. This time the seven is about figuring out what works and what doesn't. It's about refining things, about tweaking things, about making things a little bit different, so that the efforts that you're putting in moving forwards, the things that you're doing, are they bringing you the rewards? Are they bringing you the benefits that they should do because of the work that you're putting into it? So it's all about refining things moving forwards. I think in the second half of the year, it's about knowing where you're going, not giving up, and just keeping plodding onwards. And like I say, figuring out what works, what doesn't, getting rid of the things that don't. Ace of Swords, new way of thinking. So I think, you know, you've got a shift in the way that you're thinking about things, and I think it's coming about because of you know, you're not giving up. I feel like you've got this energy of I'm not giving up on this, which is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And for a lot of you, I think this very much could be about, well, not for a lot of you, for some of you, about getting healthy and maybe some weight loss and changing your lifestyle in a way that is making you feel better in yourself. Because it's about not giving up. It's about pushing forwards. Things are tricky, things are hard, but you're finding different ways, better ways to achieve what you want to achieve. And it's really shifting your perspective, changing the way that you're thinking about things. You know, maybe even having a few light bulb moments along the way. Breakthrough energy. I think that sometimes all it takes is a shift in the way that we look at things for things to just go completely, power forwards. And I really think that you're really transforming in the second half of the last quarter of the year. In the last 3 months, I think you're really seeing the benefits, feeling the benefits, and really figuring out what's, refining what you're doing, and just seeing things in a whole different way, which is amazing. And then we've got the Emperor. The Emperor is all about being in control. It's about confidence. It's about leadership, even. And it's about power. And I think that you are getting your power back, Gemini. I think that you are reclaiming your power, and you are sitting in a place where you are in charge, and you can do whatever it is that you want to do because you're feeling more empowered. And I think for some of you, it's feeling more empowered about your own health, your own well-being. We've got the Five of Pentacles there, and we've got the King of Cups. So Five of Pentacles is about lack of. So you're feeling more in charge of your lack, the thing that you're lacking in, that you feel that you're lacking in. So maybe it is wellness, maybe it is money, maybe it is love. Whatever it is that you particularly are feeling lacking in, you are back in control of that. You are feeling empowered and are feeling powerful to move forwards with this situation. You've got it. You're in charge of it. We've got the King of Cups. I think you're feeling more grounded, more rooted, more connected to the earth, and more confident. I think your self-esteem has risen, your confidence has risen, and you're now more in charge and able to move forwards in a much more powerful way. Then we've got that Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is about stress. It's about anxiety. Let's see what else we've got connected to this card. The Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Right. See those two cards? They're both struggling. They're both juggling. They're both trying to keep things afloat. They're trying to keep things up. They're trying to not drop things. And so I think by the end of the year, I think if you're not careful, you're going to be feeling quite stressed, because maybe you're finding yourself in a place where you're juggling, where you're struggling, where things, you're struggling to keep on track, and it's making you feel tired, it's making you feel anxious, and it's not being productive towards your wellness. Let's have a couple more cards. Right. We've got the Fool. And we've got the Six of Pentacles. The Fool is about setting off on a brand new journey. So it may well be you're going to have to rethink your plan of action. You're going to come up with a new strategy, because the Seven of Swords is all about strategies as well. So coming up with a new strategy, a different strategy, and setting off into the new year like the Fool, off on a new adventure, doing things differently, restoring balance. Six of Pentacles there. It's about the flow of energy. It's about keeping balance so that the energy can flow the way that it needs to. And so I think moving into the new year, you're going to be doing things differently. You're going to be restoring that balance. You're going to be letting the energy flow the way that it needs to, because you're back in balance. So, you know, don't try not to get to that place. You've got a little bit of being forewarned here. You know, life can be stressful. Life can be a lot, can't it? And when we're feeling like we're struggling, we're juggling, life feels complicated, we sometimes need to go back to the drawing board. And I feel like that's what you're doing at the very end of the year. I think you've done amazingly for the most of the rest of this next 6 months. I think you're really, taking back control of yourself, taking back control of your life. And I think, aside from that little blip at the end of the year, I think that's going to help you to create a new plan, to get set back off on a new adventure, doing things differently, and just bringing back balance into your life. So, yeah, don't forget your inner goddess, and don't forget self-care. It's not selfish. It's if you don't look after yourself, then you cannot give your energy to others. So making sure that you're well, that you're healthy, that you're sparkly, that your energy's light, that your vibration's high is important, because we impact other people. And I think maybe that's something that you've not been paying as much attention to as you could have done in the past. And this is all about getting back to the old you. So I'll leave it at that, Gemini. I will not waffle any further. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing. If you like this reading, I'd love it if you could let me know in the comments below if this resonates with you on any level. In the meantime, I'll leave you to it. You stay rooted, stay open, stay magical, and I will catch up again with you very, very soon.